I'm back for day 3 of the 5-day communication challenge. Today I want to talk about something that I find with entrepreneurs is a common problem, and it's the same with many people. They've been working on their project or their business, and when they talk to a group or talk to somebody, they want to tell them everything about what they've been doing. And what this does, it just floods the listener. There's too much information. They just get overloaded and they zone out. It is so important to really look at your material, whether it's writing or whether it's talking, and look at the critical parts. What are the nuggets of gold that you need the audience or the person you're talking to understand? And this is not easy. It takes work to edit something and really bring it down so it is a very concise document or speech. When you're talking to an audience, it's not an audience. Yep, there are a whole lot of individuals. And some will be having a good day, and some will be having a bad day maybe. Some will be listening as though they're really grumpy. Some will have a smile on their face and they won't be listening because they're thinking of other things which have nothing to do with you. So you've got all these people in front of you. So it is essential you just keep on hitting them with the nuggets of gold that you've got, making it really easy for them to absorb. Because if you have too much information, they're going to go back into their own little worlds. As well as this, each person you're talking to has got two personas. They've got the experiencing self. Now that's just experiencing everything that's going on around them. But that's not the one you want to talk to. You want to talk to the remembering self. The one that remembers what you say and takes it home with them. I could explain it this way. If you were sitting down with an old record player and you put on a record which was 20 minutes of classical music that really lulled you into a restful state, and you sat back and you listened to it and you shut your eyes, and for 20 minutes you had this beautiful music that was just relaxing you. But at the end there was a 1-second scratch. Now, what are you going to remember? That scratch ruined the record. It's no good. Chuck it out. It is hopeless. But hang on. You've had 20 minutes of perfection and only 1 second of scratch. So we remember the things that are different. We remember the things that make us sit up and take notice. So your job in putting speeches together or writing is to put those scratches in with your nuggets of gold. So every nugget of gold has got to be a scratch. It's got to belt through the relaxing audience. As I said, with the entrepreneurs, they always tend to come in with too much information. A lot of them have worked alone or worked with a couple of people in a small group, and they're really intense. They put a lot of work into what they're doing, and when they meet an investor or when they want to publicise it, they tend to go in and give them everything. The first thing we always do is we get them to create a verbal business card. This is an idea I got from Darren LaCroix that he runs in his workshops. Now, the verbal business card is 5 to 10 words, no more. 10 words maximum. If you can do it 5 or 6, fantastic. You want your words, once again, we want this memorable, so if you can have a bit of alliteration, so the same letter or the same sound, or a bit of rhythm, make it a bit quirky so it's memorable. Get that scratch on it. And this, your verbal business card isn't something that you do once. Whenever you're doing anything, if you've got a new proposal, if you're meeting somebody, look at how you can squeeze down to a 5 to 10 word introduction. Now, my verbal business card is we create confident communicators quickly. It's nice and short. It says exactly what we do. I don't have to say anymore. Now, if I am meeting somebody, they can say, "What do you do, David?" And I say, "Well, I create confident communicators quickly." And they'll either say, "Oh, that's interesting," or "I've got no use for that." So it's a way of being very efficient for other people. Instead of me saying, "Well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing the other," and wasting their time and wasting your time, you can be very, very quick in your introduction. Now, we've run a few workshops and we've had people like ones with Meals on Wheels. They came up with Masters of the Mobile Meals for Mates. One of the financial planners. We train people to retire rich. What else do you need to know about a financial planner? See, they get down to the essence of what they do. And a virtual assistant. I create freedom. 3 words. And it says in a nutshell what they do. So the verbal business card is a great conversation starter. It's a great way for you to start off on the right foot and letting people know what area you work in, and if there is any interest to continue the conversation with you. Otherwise, you might talk about the footy or basketball or whatever's going on, if there's obviously not something that they're going to be interested in. So my challenge to you today is to sit down and create a verbal business card for your business or for your hobbies, whatever you're going to do to be talking to people about. See if you can squash it in that 5 to 10 words. Bit of alliteration. Don't use your name or your business name or your title. It's just a few words to say, "This is me. This is the essence of what I do." So I look forward to hearing a few verbal business cards being put in the notes below this video. Have a great day.